Before the applause, before the curtain, there's a version of you no one ever sees. Tonight, we're sitting with that version. This is Artistry Unplugged, where creativity takes off its mask and artists reveal their true colors. My guest today is a playwright, producer, actor, and storyteller. This conversation isn't about credits. It's about who you are when the performance ends. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. James Lyons II. Yes, what's up? Welcome to Artistry Unplugged.
Look,
Uh-oh.
they ain't set me up right, y'all. This ain't me.
That's not
This
good.
ain't me.
That ain't good. Yeah, you guys come over here. Before we talk about anything else, finish this sentence out loud for me. The version of me people don't see is.
The hurt version, the frustrated version, the angry version, and those are all the versions that I don't allow to make it to the stage. Not because they don't exist, but because when I stand before people, no matter if it's stand-up or if it's a stage play, I believe I'm on assignment. Because so many people walk into that venue carrying so many problems. You know, heartache, hurt, stress, bills. They're carrying all these things, and I feel like it's my job in that moment to make them forget about all that. And so I sacrifice what I'm going through just so somebody else can breathe easier, even if it's only for an hour. You know, I'll set my weight down, and then when it's all over, I'll pick that weight back up.
Wow. I was just going to ask you, how do you carry all that?
God,
Yeah.
God, that He is the only way that I've made it this far.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that as a young boy, that there is one thing that you need in all this world, and that's a relationship with God.
Yes, sir.
And so it's because of Him that I'm able to carry all of those things and be okay. Be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are a lot of people who go through some of the things that I've been through, who are dealing with some of the things that I may be dealing with right now, and they're about to lose it. Yeah. But
that's that mental.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that's hurting. A lot of people that are going through mental challenges. You know, everyday people.
Right.
You know. Right. How they manage, everybody manages differently.
That's it.
You know, does that version ever feel seen of you?
Only by one person. And that's my wife. She's the only person. You know, when I grew up, it was like the men in my family, they kind of taught you not to show emotion. Because crying and whining in my family was like a sign of weakness. And so growing up, you would never know. You would never know. Because they taught me to always look like you're all right. Because you're going to grow up and you're going to be a man. And as a man, you got to always be okay. You got to always take the lead. And so I don't really, my wife is the only person that sees that side. Mm-hmm. And sometimes she doesn't, because sometimes the breakdowns don't happen in front of her. Maybe I'm driving in the car and I'm by myself. Or I'm about to get in the shower and I just look at myself in the mirror and things, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
But she would be the only one that sees that version.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a few quick ones, okay? And
I mean, I got to answer for real fast.
well, first answer and no thinking at all. Truth or comfort?
Truth.
Legacy or freedom?
Freedom.
Why that?
I believe that sometimes I feel like I'm not free.
Mm.
Sometimes I feel caged in. There are so many things that I want to do, and it just feels like there are chains on me holding me back. And so that's why I say freedom.
That's heavy. That's heavy. Silence or applause?
Silence.
Really? Coming from you, I would never think you would say that. Why would you say silence?
Because when I'm being applauded, I feel like I'm somebody else. I don't feel like that. And all my life, I've always been applauded. When I was younger, I played sports. I was really good at sports. So it was always
Mm-hmm.
church, would preach, camp minister would preach. And it was always started writing plays. It's always clap, standing ovation to this day. But when you're silent, you got to deal with the real you.
Mm.
It's like the applause make you feel like you're somebody else. At least for me, it make me feel like I'm somebody else. And then that goes back to the version that I don't allow to make it.
Absolute.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolute. Yes, yes. Okay. Before we go further, I want to properly honor you. So, you are an award-winning playwright, one, producer, actor, and entertainer whose work pushes the boundaries of modern theater. Rooted in a lifelong love for storytelling that began in church, your work explores character, truth, and human connection, driven by creativity, discipline, and family inspiration. You continue to leave a lasting mark as a bold and visionary voice in contemporary theater. That's how you were introduced to me. Okay? How close does that feel to who you actually are right now? Which part of that description feels heavy to carry?
Every part that is out in the
Mm.
anything private stuff like family, church, the stuff that I have to carry, the titles, the award-winning playwright. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, it is.
So I say those things, those accolades, they're really hard because a lot of people don't know. They don't know what it takes.
Mm.
They don't know. They see the finished product and they say, "I want to do that." I had someone come to me and say, "Man, you inspired me to want to be a playwright." I told him, "Thank you,"
Mm-hmm.
first. But the second thing I said is, it's a lot that comes along with it. I said, if you want to know, here's my number.
Mm-hmm.
Call me.
Did he call?
People see it and it looks good. They want to do it.
Right.
Do you really want to put the work in?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's the key. That's the key.
Do you really want to do a production where you spent all this time rehearsing and the end of it, you walk away with 0,
Woo.
or you walk away and everybody, all the actors that are in the show, the band, the background, everybody's paid, but you got to walk away with nothing.
Mm.
That's a long drive home.
It sure is. Come on. You already know.
Those accolades, man, they're heavy.
What part of yourself do you protect the most from being seen by others?
Flaws.
You don't want your flaws to be seen. Because no, we're not perfect human beings on this earth.
I know. But
Because people put you so high.
yes.
Okay.
So when you're up there, it's like you can't do wrong. Almost.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
You can't do wrong. You gotta always be on your P's and your Q's.
That's a lot of pressure, isn't it?
It's a
gotta
lot of pressure. It is. It is. But you gotta learn. I've learned to be intentional about everything.
Mhm.
I'm not doing anything unless it's a purpose behind it, a good purpose behind it. If it's gonna contradict who I am as a man or as a husband, as a father, and so because I want to be so inspirational to people, I try to hide those. I want to hide those.
Yeah. 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 I understand. It's almost like they're saying you Jesus or God or something, putting you on that high pedestal, forgetting that I'm the same as you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the amount of messages and things I get when people are saying, "Hey man, you this and you that," I'm like, just
Do you feel inadequate, kind of
I
uncomfortable?
feel like am I really that?
Mm-hmm.
Am I really what they saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yeah. I even wanted to start a school.
Did you?
As far as like helping people become playwrights and things like that. But I was like, I just don't feel like I've done enough. I don't feel like I don't.
What would make you feel that you've done enough, that you can do something like that? What are your? I think you're holding yourself up to it.
I think because my vision is so big. Like
Mm-hmm.
where I am right now, I'm not even halfway to where I see myself. Uh, and I feel like if I can make it there, then I would feel good to say, hey, let me teach you how to do this because I've really made it somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Wow. So you feel like you still got a lot to learn?
I do.
Yeah. And that's growth too, because I mean, if you're not learning, because this is a learning experience while we're here.
Right. Right.
You know, when you're alone with no audience, no expectation, who shows up?
Sad thing. The frustrating.
Can I ask you, where does the sad James and the frustrated James come from? Where does that come from?
Piggyback. My vision.
You're too hard on yourself.
Feel like because I know what I want. I know, you know, and in my shoes, like my family is everything.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be able to show my family, and that's my wife and my children. I just want to show them that this dream it can work. It can work, and when I say work, I mean it can take care of our needs.
Yes.
That's where I'm trying to get. And it makes me sad and frustrated that I haven't made it there yet.
Yeah, I have those moments as well.
So I'm probably the hardest person on myself. I'm very hard because I do hold myself to a high standard.
Do you think that's good that you do that to yourself, or does it make you be different or better, or I mean,
I just
what
don't
does it
know no other way.
accomplish?
I
Okay,
don't know no other way.
okay.
Don't know other way to be. You know, my mom always said that I can do it. You can do it. My mom. And I love her for that. And the pastors that have spoken to me, and when I don't see it happening like that,
I know. Is that what you mean?
it frustrates me
Mm-hmm.
a lot. And I'm like, God, because I believe that the ability to write was given to me by him. So I feel like that's a gift that he gave me. And not only did he give me the ability to write, but I believe that he placed an anointing on it as well. So I feel like, and for those who don't know what to be anointed is, it's just being empowered by God for a specific purpose. And I feel like he's anointed my writing. And so when things don't work the way that I think that they should work, then I go back to like, here we go again.
So frustrated James comes up.
So am I really as good as people say I am? Or is it just a moment that they saw something that they like in that moment?
That's a human experience, though. It really is. It makes you think.
It does. It really does.
Is that version comfortable or restless?
Restless. I could fall asleep, and I think I got narcolepsy, but
Okay.
I could fall asleep, but I don't rest. And then I'm up early. When I say early, I mean like
Crack of dawn.
3 a.m., 4 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, how can I make this work? What can I do? Should I do this? No, that don't make sense. Maybe if I do this, this will work. And so I'm restless. I don't.
Do you find that your mind races a lot?
All the time.
Wow.
Oh wow. Even at work, when I'm working, I'm still, my mind is racing on how I can make what I want.
Right.
It's always going. Always.
Because I think you know that you're supposed to be somewhere right now.
I know.
You know that's on your life. So it's like when it's not happening as fast as you want it or whatever.
Right.
Because he's a right on time God.
Absolutely.
And you just got to trust that the timing will develop when God says the timing is right. Right. Yeah. We have to learn to be patient. You know, we're like the microwave generation where we just want stuff right now. And we almost think that we know what's best for ourselves than he does. When he created us, he already sees and knows. He's an all-seeing God.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Absolutely.
Wow. So what has this work asked you to give up? The type of work that you do?
What, my job?
Mm-hmm. With the theater and,
Oh, you're saying with theater?
With your, yes.
What does that ask me to give up? A lot of time.
Do you feel like you're running out of time?
I do.
Why do you suppose you feel like you run out of time? You think it's because you're getting older, or you think it's because
because I'm getting older.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I feel like I'm running out of time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even tell people this right here, but when I see gray, I really start getting afraid. What? And so I cover it up. I cover it up. I cover it up as best as I can because it reminds me that
Time is
I'm running. It's
right.
ticking.
Right.
So what you gonna do?
Because really, if you think about it, there are people in the graveyards right now who never fulfill the purpose that they were sent here to do.
I don't. I don't want to leave here.
I know, right? I think about that too. I'd be like, man, I just want to, I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of the viewers can too. Because that's deep right there. Real. Real, real. What version of you had to quiet down so the work could survive?
The angry version.
Mm. Do tell.
Yeah, because when I'm when I get to that point where I'm angry, if I don't want to do it anymore.
Mm-hmm. You want to give up.
I want to give up. Case in point, where I was, it's like, man, I've been doing this for a long time. Now I'm burnt out, and I don't even think I was burnt out.
No.
I was just upset.
Yep. You're in your feelings.
I was just angry,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, it's the last time I'm doing a play. Come and see this one because this is my last one. And so that version of me, that's the one I gotta keep. Like, hey, relax.
Let's talk about that. Let's switch the script real quick. When you talk about the play, I want to revisit the play that you did called Flowers.
Yes.
You put out this long, like a monologue, out to the followers regarding that play. You had mentioned in there that you were wanting to walk away from theater. Does that have anything to do with what we're discussing at this time, at this moment? Or what brought you to that point to want to just walk away from theater altogether? Was it because you were the angry James was?
I was angry.
Okay.
I mean,
What got you to that point to want to just say, hey, what was it, that specific thing that made you say, I'm done?
I just felt like it wasn't working.
Why?
There again, it's not the vision. Vision. This is what I see. And I've been doing this. I was gonna say since 2008, but someone made me remember that it was like 1995 when I really started.
Wow, that's a long time. That's a long time, James.
Yeah, I was 15 years old when I learned that I can write, that I can make people laugh, that I can put together a production at 15 years old. I'm about to be 46 this month.
Mm-hmm.
So and at 15, I saw the vision.
Mm-hmm.
The vision hasn't changed. At 15, I saw the vision. And I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
What would you do if you walked away? What would you do?
My brother asked me that same question. He said, you're going to walk away to do what? I'll tell you like I told him. I have no answer for that.
Because this is what you love. This is your thing. This is your jush. You would literally die, James.
Right, it's nothing
you would
else.
die.
I would probably I don't know what I would do.
Ooh.
This is something that it's like breathing for me.
Exactly.
It's like breathing. And so anytime it's time for, like I said, I don't let those versions make it to the stage.
Mm-hmm.
When we did Flowers, it's about my sister who had passed. It's so the last few days leading up to her passing. This is what the play is about. I never dealt with her being gone.
Whoa.
I never dealt with it until the day we're about to do the play. 30 minutes before we were about to do the play, and I broke. I broke down so bad. And shout out to my cast because they were there to lift me up and everything like that.
Yes.
I broke down so bad. That was the first time that I ever dealt with her being gone.
Did you do it right there in front of everybody?
In front of everybody. We were sitting there. Watching one of the videos. Mm-hmm. And that's in the play because I do plays and movies at the same time. Mm-hmm. I call them blue. Okay. So yeah, it's a play and a movie.
I like the name.
So yeah, we were watching one of the videos that I had recorded, and I lost it. 30 minutes before the doors open. But when the lights came on,
yes, sir,
and the curtain opened, it was time for me to clock in. So I clocked in, and that goes back to me. I'm gonna put down what I'm dealing with to make sure you're good.
Mm-hmm. But you have to take care of yourself in order to be able to help carry other people. Yeah, that's hard. Wow.
And my wife does a great job.
Does she? She takes care of me very well. Oh, that's so sweet. Shout out to the wifey.
I love you. I'll see you in a minute.
Oh, that's so sweet. Do you ever miss who you were before you learned how to perform strengths?
No. I think who I was almost like nobody.
What?
Before I learned all this and all this, it's like I was just here.
Mm-hmm.
But what I do, it's like it's a purpose tied to it. Mm-hmm. So now it makes me feel like it's like home. It's like
right.
It's like home for me. When I'm doing that, it's home for me.
Mm-hmm. I think I know what you mean. Yeah.
So before all of this, just like James.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like,
there
goes James.
So I want to gently widen the lens for a moment. Okay. Not to expose people or anything like that, but to understand the environment that artists live in. And you're in that space. So what's one thing about backstage life that makes it harder to stay true to yourself?
The people. I think there's some people in our industry that people can be alive.
Yes, Lord. Because you got different personalities and everything you deal with.
And so as a playwright, you're bringing all these different personalities together, like people really show you who they are. Mm. They really show you.
Ain't no mask there, is
there? Not at all. You will find a lot about a person if you put them in a project. You'll find a lot about a person if they really rock with you or not, or if they see you as an opportunity.
Wow. So it's kind of, it might be good in a way. That way you can kind of weave out. You kind of know. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then I would also say the other playwrights or other writers. I don't know if it's a jealousy thing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But a lot of them don't want to help each other. Some don't want advice. Even when you reach out, they don't want it. And then that goes back to me saying, that's why go first. Because I think that if I do, people will listen to my voice.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to help.
Mm-hmm.
I would just say it's the people.
It's the people.
It's the people.
That's a turnoff, isn't it?
People will rely on you just so someone won't work with you.
What? They be, oh my goodness.
This is how it goes down in the theater. It's crazy out there. So you got to be really careful. And you can't be. You got to be really on top of your emotions.
Do you feel like you're on top of your emotions?
I do.
You do?
I
Okay.
do.
Okay.
Other people be wanting to wild out, but I be like, nah, we good.
Because you know when you not a switch. Yeah.
It takes a little minute for me to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it take a little minute. I'll show a lot of grace.
Yeah.
There are things that have been done to me, in the theater world that I don't wish on other people. Stealing.
Like stealing your words, your scripts.
Money.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I wasn't. So I was doing a show one time, and the way that I operate is I say, hey, because I want to make sure that everyone is paid.
Mm-hmm.
I say, hey, this is what I'm gonna pay you based on the budget. I'm gonna give you the amount of tickets that add up to that amount.
Okay.
You sell those tickets, pay. Then I ain't got to worry about, after the show, I got to pay this.
Smart.
Right. So everybody's already taken care of. And this one particular time, I had someone reprinted tickets. But the tickets the tickets that they printed were smaller than the ones. So you didn't do a good job, first of all. And so, they got some money from me. But
that's crazy.
And guess what I did?
What did you do?
I put them in another play.
You did?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did they have a leading role in that one? Or?
In that one?
When they were selling the tickets?
A lot of my shows, everybody is pretty much leading. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everybody's pretty much leading. Now, I may have someone that has, more lines.
Right.
Than some of them, but all of them are very, very intricate parts.
Okay.
When it comes to the writing. But, yeah, I show grace. So I don't, it take a little bit for me to come back. But once I go there, it's really bad. And I know that version of me, so I don't. It's like the Incredible Hulk. Like, he don't.
Yeah.
Like, you don't do that because you won't like me when I'm angry. You won't like me.
Okay, that's what you used to say.
Yeah, so I try to.
Yeah. I guess you have to be that way in the positions. I mean, you wear so many hats in the game. You really do. How do you bounce back? How do you know which hat to wear and what times? And do you ever kind of just get the wrong hat sometimes?
I think that what I've learned to do is be a leader that does not have to do everything.
Okay.
I think a real leader, they don't have to do everything. Mm-hmm. They just put the right people in place to do those other things. And so
smart.
That's how I operate. Mm-hmm. Because when I first started, I was writer, I was producer, I was director, and I'm acting in it. That's a lot.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, let me find somebody I trust to direct it for me. Shout out to my sis Javetta.
Hey, Javetta.
Yeah, she is someone who I trust with my vision. We're on the same page. And so I think that a lot of people should do that. Don't try to do everything.
Yes.
Find the right people.
Mm-hmm.
A production is a puzzle. You get the right puzzle pieces, the puzzle's going to be absolutely amazing.
Yes. Yes. They have to just trust and let go. Some people, they can't.
And I understand. Because at one point it's like, no, I do it. Because I know it's going to be done right
That's what I was gonna say.
in the way
Yes.
that I want it to be done. Nah, I got
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Dang. Oh, what a way to live. Have you ever felt pressure to shrink, perform, or stay quiet just to stay in the room? No.
No, I just refuse. I'm just gonna be who. I'm just gonna be who I am.
Yes.
I'm just gonna be. When I'm in someone else's production,
You still gonna rock.
I'm gonna bring it now. I'm gonna bring it now. I'm gonna be under your leadership. So if I'm doing something that you don't like, I'm cool with changing that.
Yes. Yes.
But I'm gonna be me. I don't. I that shrinking thing. I can't.
How do you your what is your creativity like as far as how do you reach down deep when you do these particular roles? Where does it pull from? How do you get yourself in that?
How do I become those characters?
Yeah. What do you do? What is your creative way to do it?
So it depends. Whatever that character is, whatever I'm gonna write for that character, or where I want them to go, I have to become that in order to put it down on paper so someone else can become that.
Okay.
So if it's a person that may be dealing with mental health issues, I'm going to act it out. So before I even put it on paper, I know where I want to go. So I'm going to act it out first.
Okay.
I'm going to be that person who has these mental health issues.
You're going to do that do it daily type of thing? Okay.
Until I get done with the role.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. I have to be able to become it.
Yeah.
Because I got to be able to tell you or the person that's directing it, hey, this is what I want them to do. So I got to become that first. So that's how I come up with characters and whatever their issue is they're dealing with.
That's cool. Like, so when you're in someone else's play, how does your creative process work on that side of it? So if you didn't write it,
right? So if I didn't write it, it goes more to studying. So a lot of times when I'm playing a role that someone has, there's nothing new in the sun. It's gonna be like something I've seen before, and I'd be like, oh, this reminds me of Denzel in whatever movie. Right. So I'm gonna go watch that movie, and I'm gonna watch how he act. I'm gonna watch his mannerisms and all that, and then I'm gonna take what I like from that, and then I'm gonna add what I think, and then that's how I become the character. Wow, that's good. You know your stuff. You did. And I didn't go to school. You didn't take theater in school? Well, I did drama. Okay. In high school. In high school, yeah. But I told my drama teacher, I said, it's boring. And so he couldn't get into it. It was, you know why? And it's no shade to the old theater, but the only thing that we did was Romeo and Juliet and Macbeth, shows like that. And so I told my drama teacher, I said, hey, I'm gonna drop your class, and I'm gonna go give another class. And he was like, why? I was like, because it's a little boring to me. Yeah, that Macbeth stuff. Yeah, it's boring to me. So you know what he said to me? He said, okay, James, I'll let you drop my class if you can write a play. And challenge. It's good. Okay. I said. And you rose to the occasion. I said, okay. He said, when you finish with the play, let me read it, and I'm gonna let you know if it's good enough. And so I went home that day, and I took all the plays that we had done, yes, and made my own version. Put them all together into one. I wish I still had that script. I took all those plays. I took Romeo and Juliet. I took Macbeth. Yeah. I took Scenario, the Bergerac, the guy with the long nose. Yeah. I took all those plays. I put them together into one. Kind of made it a black version. That is something. Took it back to him the next day. I had his class. His class was my last class of the day. I gave him the script that morning, and when went on about my day. When I got to class, before he even started class, he pulled me to the side. He said, "Hey, did you write this?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Man, this is really good. Do you mind if we use this and put this on for the school?"
What?
Yeah. Yeah,
That
let's do
is
it.
awesome.
Yeah.
You were a teenager at the time?
High school.
Did you know you had that in you?
The church.
That's right. Okay.
The
Okay.
church showed me I had it in.
Mhm. That was your opportunity right there. And that's when you decided you wanted to take it further and do something with your
that
gifts?
wasn't
That wasn't the moment.
That was just like a aha moment.
Okay.
Oh, or it might be something.
Mhm.
So then the playwright for the church, they were starting their own church. So he and his wife were moving. I think it was Goldsboro. I can't remember. They were moving away, starting a church under our church, but they were starting it somewhere. And so I asked my pastor. I said, "Hey, do you mind if I be the one to write the play?" He was like, "Yeah, go ahead, go ahead." And so I would do the Christmas plays, the Easter cantatas, everything, anything theater. I would do it.
Yeah.
And then one of the pastors in the church came to me and said, "James, do you know you can get paid for what you're doing for free?"
Whoa.
That is what made me say, "Okay."
Yeah.
Let me see. And so in 2008, that's when I branched out and did my first major production.
What was the name of that? What was it?
Don't Hate the Player, Hate the Game.
Wow. How did it do?
My cousin, who was working at the school, was able to get the theater. And so he said, "I got the theater, write the play, let's put the play on." Wrote the play, put the play on. It was packed out. It was amazing.
Sold
out. It was so amazing.
That put you on the map.
And I was like, I can do it. I can do it. But the next one didn't do so well.
So did your self-esteem go down? Your confidence? Did it waver a little bit?
I got nervous.
Okay.
I said, maybe that one was a fluke. Let's try it again. Tried it again. It was successful.
You blew up.
And then after that, and I was like, boom. So then I went back to when I was 15 and I was like, I remember this was the vision, but it was on this scale. And so I've been spending all my time trying to get there.
Yeah.
Trying to get there.
Yeah. Wow. That's a story. That really is a story. You're having how do you feel like your journey's going? Like you had this idea, vision, and sometimes you have these along the way, these bumps. Do you feel like your journey's still exciting? Or do you feel like it's kind of crashing down?
It's always exciting because I know what it can look like. I know. And so I'm always excited for that.
Yeah. It's always good if you're doing something you enjoy doing. It helps.
Because it doesn't feel like work.
Right. Exactly. Because you
like
enjoy it.
You know, one of the things that we always joke about after a show is we do a show, does well, everybody's feeling good, and we say, dang, when Monday morning comes, we got to go back to work. That's a running joke. It's a running joke. Monday comes, and I'm ready to get to the day where we do the show on Saturday. We rest on Monday. We're back in rehearsal on Tuesday.
Yes.
And we're on the road Friday. That's where I want to get to. You know. So I believe that I can make it there. So that's what keeps it exciting.
Yep. Yeah. And that's probably what keeps you going too, probably. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Because I feel like, you know, once you get to where you want to be, it's going to be so rewarding because you did put in the work. and you had that vision, you know, and you appreciate it even more.
Yeah.
I think when people just get it like that and they don't really
value it.
Yeah.
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 I agree. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Yeah. I'm just, ready to be sitting on the beach,
Chilling,
drinking lemonade.
I know.
Looking at the people who came with me and saying, "Do y'all remember when?
Mm.
Y'all remember when we were doing plays at a high school?
Looking back on when okay.
Now we selling out coliseums.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm into.
You gonna I think you gonna do it. I really do.
I believe it. And
I
all I
really
need
do.
is somebody else to agree.
That's right.
Two,
Two.
three.
That's what they say. All right.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Amen. Who's your Mount Rushmore? Let me put it that way.
Wow. So one of my favorite actors is Will Smith.
Okay.
I love, man. It's that the guy's just great.
Mm-hmm.
He's just great. So, and Will has range.
I was gonna say he reminds me kind of like you because he can do it all.
He can be serious. He can be funny. He has range. So Will Smith is an inspiration. As far as comedy, I have to go with Eddie Murphy.
Wow.
Because Eddie, he's just a genius.
He's hilarious.
He is a
genius.
Genius, man. As far as there's so many.
It is.
As far as theater,
that's what I'm interested in right there.
I gotta go with Tyler Perry.
Yes.
I gotta go with Tyler.
He started. That's where he started. He was doing exactly what you're doing right now, and he just blew up. And the timing was right. It was nobody else doing it. That's why he telling you. Yeah. Right place, right time, every dang thing.
And so that's part of my vision to be able to build a studio here in Winston-Salem, where I'm from.
Yes.
And be able to assist or be a springboard for people who want to either write or who want to act, because if we're being honest, everybody's not going to make it to Hollywood. Some of us are not even going to make it to Atlanta to work with Tyler Perry.
Talk.
So can I be that other?
Yes.
That's what I want.
I can see that too.
That's what I
really good. Do you think that there's only like a few that's chosen to be able to get to that Hollywood? Like, you think anybody can do it, or you just think it's people are actually already predestined to be that?
That Hollywood thing is different.
It is.
And I used to want to, but now I don't.
Why?
I just feel like I can build my own.
Okay.
I feel like I can build my own Hollywood. Tyler.
He's the only one that.
Tyler Perry. That's and see that trailblazer. Trailblazer. Yeah.
And then he get a lot of flack, but he has opened a lot of doors.
Right. A lot of people has a lot to say. The man is doing well, and he's helping us. That's what I'm talking about. That part. Helping us. Nobody else did that. Nobody's doing it except him. That's it. And then they're gonna complain. I mean, you just can't win. You can't. Dang, what do you want? What do you want? You can. And I understand that. Even with what I do, I know everybody's not gonna jump on board with everything that I do. Right. And I'm okay with that. And I think as a writer, even whatever, no matter what you want to be, a rapper, writer, actor, right? You have to be okay with the fact that everybody's not going to rock with you. At the end of the day, everybody's not. Sometimes people they won't rock with you. Right. But you have to be okay with that. Because they're always going to come up with something anyway. It's always something. No matter what, they're going to say something. Oh, I didn't like the lights on this part.
Yeah.
The mic was not loud enough on it.
Mhm.
They're gonna find something.
Mhm.
But what I do is I don't spend my time on the people who have bad things to say.
Yeah.
I direct all my energy to the real supporters, the ones that who uh, continuously come, the ones who are always supporting, the ones who are there, the ones who love what I do. Those are the people that I give my energy.
Mhm.
And then other people who have something bad to say, I'm sorry, I'll work on it.
I'm laughing because I was just talking to DJ LD the other day, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take us off Instagram because ain't nobody watching stuff, ain't nobody peeping at, ain't nobody doing nothing. You do go there. You want people to like what you're doing, but not
Absolutely.
everybody's gonna.
It just
You just gotta remember why you're doing it.
what's your why?
Yeah.
What's your purpose?
Yeah. It's crazy. I be going there. I be going there.
Listen, I understand.
Oh my goodness. What does honesty cost you personally?
Being honest is gonna cost you, I think being honest you'll lose people. You'll lose some people,
Mm-hmm. Which is weird. Because you would think people want honesty. Why would why wouldn't you want that? But people aren't ready for it.
People would rather have a beautiful lie versus the ugly truth. Show.
Ugly truth. No, I'm just kidding.
Beautiful lies.
Beautiful lies.
Sounds like a soap opera.
Ooh, yeah, it does. Do some episodes. Have you done any movies yet, or you just doing main? Right now, you're just doing stage.
That I've produced.
Yes.
Movies. I hadn't done it.
Are you wanting to do that?
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna slide.
Okay.
I'm sliding because and what has me wanting to do that is because, like I said, with plays I do like some scenes will be filmed, right, and so the audience is watching some live and then they're watching some on the screen.
Yes.
And so those the scenes that I do, they are like, man, I need to do a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And some people have even said, after watching the play, hey, this needs to be a movie.
Not a movie. Wow. Yeah. Down the road, you can do that.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, I know once I get there, I have so much material. All I got to do is go back and do what I've already done.
Wow. Do you have a library of stuff that you've done that you haven't produced yet?
I have about.
And you like Prince then? He had that vault full of stuff. Okay, but anyway,
I have several things that I have not done yet. Just sitting. Wow. And like I said, I won't do that stuff until I do what I've already done. Let me do this again. Because I'm just ready to reach a different audience. Like I'm ready to go to the world. I was watching what was I watching? I was watching the presidential election, and so I'm sitting there watching it. Nothing.
Okay.
I was watching it, and you know how they put the map up there, and they say these states are blue, and these states are red.
Mm-hmm.
I was just looking, and I was like, man, I need everybody in all these states to know who I am.
If they don't know who you are, they're gonna miss out. That's important. I'm serious. Like you don't even know like what your work can even do.
Listen,
for real.
So do you see why that frustrated version of me and that angry?
Yeah.
I know it. I know I can make it. I know, and I believe that some of the things will be inspirational to people and help.
That's right.
I know.
That's the thing.
Because I feel like it's purpose. I feel like it's purpose driven. It's a purpose behind it. And one of the questions that you did send me in the message said, if nobody was watching, would you still? What was it? Would you still create?
Yes, yes, yes.
And I wouldn't,
You wouldn't.
because I feel like my stuff has purpose to it.
Yes.
And so if nobody's watching, then that purpose is not going to be fulfilled. Yeah.
That's true, and that's the way to look at it. Yep. Yep. Wow. What do you have coming up?
So we're going to do flowers again. That
Okay.
will be April the 11th as well.
Okay.
I'm super excited about that. It was just something that I vowed that I would do once my sister passed, because I feel like, you know, before she passed, she was trying to get a message to the family about sticking together.
Wow.
And when I thought back, I don't think we grabbed the message. And so I was like, then I'm going to write, and I'm going to put that message in the play. And that would be my way of making up for what I missed.
I think that's probably why it hit you so hard. Her message didn't register.
And it didn't. It didn't, because, when somebody saying, and the way it happened is just like she said, hey, we're going to go take some pictures as a family. I need y'all to meet here at such and such time. We're going to meet downtown at the waterfall. Downtown at the waterfall. Right there by
it's
the
beautiful.
hang.
Yeah, I like it.
And I was like, okay, cool. What color we need to wear? She told us the color and everything. Showed up. We took the pictures. We went back to her house, and we were just having a good time together. We were having church, because we in there shouting, we in there singing songs. It was a beautiful day. And in that time, she was like, y'all, we need to stick together, y'all. We need to always spend time together, y'all. And I'm like, we spending time together right now? What you talking about?
Come on, sis.
Yeah. It didn't even dawn on me. And then left the house, I'm glad that before I left, we were able to say that we loved one
That's
another.
right. That's right.
And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, wow. We don't even say we love each other like that all day. What? I love you. She was like, I love you, brother. I love you too. And I left, and
she left that for y'all.
And that's why the play is so amazing, because we don't know don't know when.
Nope.
And so after we did the show, I got there were people that didn't even make it out of the theater that were calling their family members fixing issues. They didn't even make it out, right?
That's what I'm talking
about. And people coming to me saying, hey, this dude and his my brother-in-law and my father-in-law and my brother-in-law kind of had after that play. And so
that's gotta make you feel good.
It makes me feel
you
amazing.
Accomplished what you set out to do.
But I believe that more people need to see this message. And so that's why I'm pushing to do it again in April. And then I pray that we're able to go somewhere else and do it, because people need to see it. It's the right now.
Yes.
On time word. There's so many people who are falling out. There's so many families who have fallen out.
Yep.
With one another. And I think seeing this production will make them think about it. Like, you know what?
Let's bring people back together. Bring them together. It's relationships. It's love. It's family. There's a message there. Your work has messages. Good ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had a superpower, what would it be and why?
Yeah. This is gonna sound. I don't even know if I would want one.
What?
I don't even know.
No.
I don't even know if I would want one.
Come in here.
I don't even know. Do you know what comes along with having that super? Would people know that you like? I wouldn't want to be Superman.
No.
I wouldn't want to be.
That's
I wouldn't
heavy.
want to. I wouldn't want to because it's just so much that comes along with it.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that stuff, I'm afraid.
You're afraid. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
afraid, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
That super would
I
be
didn't
cool,
expect
man.
that one. Okay. Got a bunch of surprises up in here. Okay. So where can people find you and follow you, your work? What are your platforms you're on? We'll
I'm on everything. But you know what? I don't even know.
You don't know your stuff.
James Lyons II is Facebook. I do know that one.
Okay, James Lyons II on Facebook. I am James something on.
I am James Lyons.
Yeah, I think that's on Instagram.
I think.
Yeah, we'll definitely. Well, I tell you guys, I definitely will get the information and make sure I put it up so you guys can see it.
Sorry, that's not best. Yeah, that's bad.
Well, thank you for revealing your mask and that you squeezed us in. And you got to come back and see us. Tell us what you're up to.
Yeah.
You know.
Anytime, and thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you so much. And this is Denise Michelle. Thank you for watching Artistry Unplugged, and we'll see you next time.